splash, screen just froze, Edgey has crashed. Edgey has crashed, it's too spicy, frames just smashed. Set throwing jokes, this ain't a stream, it's a freaking blast. Tohu bullets dodge with flair, chat spamming frogs and curse fanfare. YouTuber model glitching wide, eyes go crossing, tails collide. Tohu bullets dodge with flair, chat spamming frogs and curse fanfare. YouTuber model glitching wide, eyes go crossing, tails collide. Press F5, hope it holds. Edgey's body, soul is bold. One more crash, one more crash.
Yeah, I played a little bit of Mario RPG. I didn't finish it though. I like it though.
Edgey has crashed, game broke down, but fun still lasts. Moons and mass, the stream goes fast, but Edgey's legend's built to blast.
Oh my god, Edgey. Hi.
Rebooting Edgey complete.
Yes, I can do this.
Right now, crashing loud. A moon rabbit's clutching out the crowd. All he is on screen, chaos inbound. TF2 Todd's bodies hit the ground. Blinding eyes, take tears go splash. Screen just froze, Edgey has crashed. Edgey has crashed, it's too spicy, frames just smashed. Set throwing jokes, this ain't a stream, it's a freaking blast. Tohu bullets dodge with flair, chat spamming frogs and curse fanfare. YouTuber model glitching wide, eyes go crossing, tails collide. Tohu bullets dodge with flair, chat spamming frogs and curse fanfare. YouTuber model glitching wide, eyes go crossing, tails collide. Press F5, hope it holds. Edgey's body, soul is bold. One more crash, one more scream. Internet can't hold this stream. Edgey has crashed, what's distorting means rehash. Sets got lost, digital mayhem in every flash. Edgey has crashed, game broke down, but fun still lasts. Moons and mass, the stream goes fast, but Edgey's legend's built to blast. Rebooting Edgey complete. Right now, crashing loud. A moon rabbit's clutching out the crowd. On screen, chaos inbound. TF2 Todd's bodies hit the ground. Blinding eyes, take tears go splash. Screen just froze, Edgey has crashed. Edgey has crashed, it's too spicy, frames just smashed. Set throwing jokes, this ain't a stream, it's a freaking blast. Tohu bullets dodge with flair, chat spamming frogs and curse fanfare. YouTuber model glitching wide, eyes go crossing, tails collide. Tohu bullets dodge with flair, chat spamming frogs and curse fanfare. YouTuber model glitching wide, eyes go crossing, tails collide. Press F5, hope it holds. Edgey's body, soul is bold. One more crash, one more scream. Internet can't hold this stream. Edgey has crashed, what's distorting means rehash. Sets got lost, digital mayhem in every flash. has crashed, game broke down, but fun still lasts. Moons and mass, the stream goes fast, but Edgey's legends built to blast. Rebooting Edgey complete. Burning out, crashing loud. A moon rabbit's glitching out the crowd. On screen, chaos inbound. TF2 Tom's bodies hit the ground. Blinding eyes, take tears go splash. Screen just froze, GX has crashed. Edgey has crashed. It's too spicy, frames just smashed. Set throwing jokes, this ain't a stream. It's a freaking blast. Tohu bullets dodge with flare. Chat spamming frogs and curse fanfare. YouTuber model glitching wide. Eyes go crossing, tails collide. Tohu bullets dodge with flare. Chat spamming frogs and curse fanfare. YouTuber model glitching wide. Eyes go crossing, tails collide. Press F5, hope it holds. Edgey's body, soul is bald. One more crash, one more scream. Internet can't hold this stream. Edgey has crashed, what's distorting, names rehash. Sets got lost, digital mayhem in every flash. Edgey has crashed, game broke down, but fun still lasts. Moons and mass, the stream goes fast, but Edgey's legends built to blast. Rebooting Edgey complete. Burning out, crashing loud. A moon rabbit's glitching out the crowd. On screen, chaos inbound. TF2 Tom's bodies hit the ground. Blinding eyes, take tears go splash. Screen just froze, GX has crashed. Edgey has crashed. It's too spicy, frames just smashed. Set throwing jokes, this ain't a stream. It's a freaking blast. Tohu bullets dodge with flare. Chat spamming frogs and curse fanfare. YouTuber model glitching wide. Eyes go crossing, tails collide. Tohu bullets dodge with flare. Chat spamming frogs and curse fanfare. YouTuber model glitching wide. Eyes go crossing, tails collide. Press F5, hope it holds. Edgey's body, soul is bald. One more crash, one more scream. Internet can't hold this stream. Edgey has crashed, what's distorting, names rehash. Sets got lost, digital mayhem in every flash. Edgey has crashed, game broke down, but fun still lasts. Moons and mass, the stream goes fast, but Edgey's legends built to blast. Rebooting Edgey complete. Burning out, crashing loud. A moon rabbit's glitching out the crowd. On screen, chaos inbound. TF2 Tom's bodies hit the ground. Blinding eyes, take tears go splash. Screen just froze, GX has crashed. Edgey has crashed. It's too spicy, frames just smashed. Set throwing jokes, this ain't a stream. It's a freaking blast. Tohu bullets dodge with flare. Chat spamming frogs and curse fanfare. YouTuber model glitching wide. Eyes go crossing, tails collide. Tohu bullets dodge with flare. Chat spamming frogs and curse fanfare. YouTuber model glitching wide. Eyes go crossing, tails collide. Press F5, hope it holds. Edgey's body. Edgey has crashed, game broke down, but fun still lasts. Moons and mass, the stream goes fast, but Edgey's legends built to blast.
Did he walk away?
Is it working now? Finally, there it is. Hi Chibi, hi Tread, hi Lighthouse, hi Golden, hi Sigurd, hi Gooserid, hi Mimic, hi Little Bro, hi Golden, hi Gooserid. Hello everyone, welcome home cheater. Hi Ro. Man, I'm so sorry that the Twitch took a while. Unironically, I have a question. Did Twitch change? I feel like my ads weren't like that long to wait for it. I felt like it was like maybe 5 or 3 minutes that it took when it just threw me into the ad break and like it threw me in immediately. Did things change? I felt like it's telling me like what I spent 12 minutes already. There's like been 12 minutes of the stream and it's just been majority just starting soon. I usually wait until the bot message that's like, you know, ads are over to let me know that the ads are actually over, just in case. But fuck, like, I don't know. It felt like it took forever. Hi Galaxia, I hope everything's going well with you, bro. I won't. Also, thank you for the tier 1 trend. Thank you. I didn't forget that. I was just like, I had a lot of stuff I was looking at. God, man, it's been so long. I actually was like minorly worried. I don't know if I actually told this to anyone, but I was minorly worried that I was like not gonna remember how to do any of this stuff. Like I was like, thank God I have it as one script where I just made one batch file, so that way when I click it, it just opens up everything that I need. And I should be able to have it all together. But also like, fuck, it's been like so long. Japan was awesome. I'm really glad I got to go, because like it's been kind of one of my bucket list things of like, I kind of thought I wouldn't really ever do it, but God, man, I really want to go. I want to go like again, but like during specific times. Like I'd love to go during like to see the cherry blossoms. I'd love to go so I can be able to go to Ray Tai Sai, or even just like, you know, Comic-Con. I'd love to go during one of those events, but man, let me open up TF2 so at least I can yap and do get video games at the same time. So at least there's something else to look at besides my face. But god damn, man. A lot of the trip was like kind of touch and go on like what we were gonna be ending up finding. Actually, no, I turn off capture the flag just because like I didn't want to queue into 2-4, but actually like I'm in a decent 2-4 mood. I could do some 2-4 because it's been a while, but I'll do it on requeue. Fuck, man. I got to see so many sights. I got to see Mount Fuji. I I did get to go to like one of the special shrines that everyone was telling me to go to, but we didn't get to climb all the way to the top. We climbed a bit, like maybe 25%, but then like my mom wasn't feeling good and didn't want to go the rest of the way, so we went backwards, which is fine. You went to Japan? Yes, that's where I was. Those 2 weeks where I was just gone and I didn't stream. I guess it was 4 weeks, like sort of, but like the basically 2 weeks absence that I just didn't stream and like didn't really talk in the Discord or even like be in VC. It was because I was in Japan. I was out there getting cultured. I was out there in Sweden. It was awesome. Like did you get did you get the stuff you wanted? Yes, no, and then I got stuff that I didn't know I wanted. So like one of the things I really did want from the trip, and this is kind of like selfish. It's a little selfish, but I'll get that part out of the way of the stuff I didn't get because it's a lot shorter than the stuff that I did get. The one thing I really, really wanted to get while I was there was two things. One was I wanted to get a Fumo. That was a failure. I did not get a Fumo while I was abroad. I tried at Akihabi, and I tried Amiyami, the Amiyami shop, and they just both didn't have Fumos. But it's okay. That was one of my missions that I wanted to do really badly, but it didn't happen. It wasn't meant to be, whatever, whatever. Go kill. Looking back at you. Thank you. Thank you, Modular. But didn't get the Fumo. I know. It is kind of a failure on my end. We're gonna lose. But it's okay. But yeah, I tried a ton to be able to get like a Fumo put out, but it just nowhere had it. It was just always sold out, and like I didn't have any like big options of where else to go. Because I even asked like a few people like where else did they recommend to go, and they just didn't really have any recommendations. But the other thing I didn't do, there was a girls' last tour event that was happening on the day I was flying out, like a super fucked up timing. Fuck, that's so upsetting. But yeah, there was a girls' last tour event that I really wanted to attend. It was happening on the day I was leaving, so I on purpose went to the Melon Book the day before to see at least. Fuck, he got random crits. But I went the day before just to at least ask and see, like, hey, and explain to them, like, hey, look, I'm leaving on the next day. Is there any way I could at least be able to buy one of these things? And unfortunately, that was a bust. They said no, which was like, it's it's just their store policy. We can't do it. I'm sorry. Like, you know, it's like fair enough stuff. Stop feeding him. But it's okay. It was just two things, really. I can't complain. If I didn't get like two things, I got so many other things that I just never expected that I would get. I ended up getting Ghost Trick merch, which I never would have thought I got a Ghost Trick anything my entire life. But yeah, they were little. There's only like one Ghost. I say merch, but it's literally just like 3 little plushies, the only thing that they had. But still, like, considering that it's Ghost Trick and it's fucking Capcom, where they don't want to give merch of anything. Dude. Son. Kill the kill the teleporter. You didn't kill the main thing you had to kill, son. Yeah, find that is awesome. That was awesome. I got a couple charms. I did get one charm for myself, but it's a little embarrassing. The type of charm that I got, just slightly embarrassing. But I still picked it at the end of the day. Son, it's too late for the dispenser. Son. Where was everyone else, man? Oh wait, hold on, we're actually pushing the cart. But bruh.
Mission begins in 60 seconds.
But what else did I get? I got a lot of Toho stuff of dojins. I guess kind of like one of my stranger things was just like I kind of didn't want to buy any manga when I was there because it's like realistically, why would I buy manga that I can't read? But at the end of the day, I still bought stuff that I can't read. I bought that week's copy of Shonen Jump and a couple of other jumps and like manga magazines that they were going on at the time. But I only know like if anyone knows like can read it and tell me which one I got, I'd be very happy to know because I only know Shonen Weekly and Shonen Squared. That's the only parts in English that I can read. Couldn't resist. I couldn't resist buying at least a little bit of Toho Dojins because it's kind of like, here's my thought process of going to like a place that is not home, basically. If I'm going abroad and getting stuff from a location that is not home, realistically, why would I go to a place and buy stuff that I can already buy at home, basically? Or at least it's super easy for me to just get at home. Because, like, dojins are not something that's going to be easy to come across. Like, at all. Son. Where's weird looking dog? But so I just bought a lot of dojins, but I didn't as much as like, you know, the word for dojin, like more people like pornography. I actually didn't buy any. I bought only one. I'll admit that one. I only bought one not safe for work one. The other ones are kind of... There are a few that are like borderline, but I actually just wanted to buy ones because for the most part, like, I didn't expect to buy any dojins like that, but I kind of just wanted to support the artists that I like follow on Twitter. Because here's... Maybe call me a hypocrite if you want for this. I don't know what specific part I'd be a hypocrite, but like, I kind of fucking hate Patreon and like fanbox supporting in that way. Bro, son, fix your shit. I gave you Uber for a reason. Patreon I kind of agree. It's kind of like annoying if I have to be real. And I don't mean it in the sense of like I don't want to support my artist, but it's kind of like when you get a commission, you're expecting a certain product and it's like something that you want and everything like that. When you're supporting artists through Patreon, if you really just like and fuck with the artist, 100%, I get it. But sometimes, like, you know, some artists draw like stuff you don't want to see. Some artists like draw characters that you don't fuck with. Yeah, that spy was just sitting there. I guess he just accepted his fate because he just literally decloaked right in front of me. It's like, okay, bruh. But like, we are like kind of stomping them, right? Get over here. Son. But we have a demo above. We don't have a demo above? What the fuck? Get out of here. It's so long since I looked at TF2, bro. It's still fun. It's still fun. Get him. Get him. Kill him. Kill the sentry at least. Bruh, why are you taking cover? Bruh. I have Uber. I need to retreat. What the fuck? Who are you? I can't believe it's that time of the month. It's woke month. I remember he's so for real. Like, there's so many things that heal only medic. He was hitting them with, like, he was hitting the crossbows. He just, like, he hit a few, like, saws and then just decided, oh, fuck it. I'm not going to take care of the sentry. I just went behind cover. But, like, welcome back. Thank you, Hold It. I'll give you a quick shout out in a sec. Actually, I'll do it right now because, like, I'm queuing in for next match. Let's see if it works, actually. But, is he winning? I did kind of stomp, but, like, also the team, both our teams were bad. I don't know how to,
Well, I mean,
I'm trying to phrase it very nicely, but, like, our team didn't get even cap first point, and their team didn't cap first point. So, both of our teams sucked. It's not like we were pulling off grand defenses either. Like,
My mom called me a
first, my team decided to do the push of demo and sniper only. And then their team decided, what if we just have like 1,000,000 spies on attack? So like, but what was I talking about before? T2 is about having the sweatiest loser to carry your team, not about being good. That is true. If you do have one super sweaty soldier, then you just basically win. You win. But it is nice when it is just those 50-50 matches, and I don't, and it's just slow. We're getting fucked. This is not gonna be one of those 50-50 matches. Hi Goo, thank you for the raid. Goo raid, goo raid, goo raid, goo raid. Oh fuck, that's so many stickies. Alright, retreat, retreat.
I just don't care.
That's a million stickies.
I think this is kind of dumb now, actually. I'm thinking Last Bible. Yeah, Last Bible released way.
Damn, he got me. Also, what's up, Milo? But you're not too sticky, dude. There were like 7 stickies on the floor, and somehow I didn't die to any of that. I didn't die to that. How many stickies would you put on Edgey's spawn? Like 8. I actually just run the Scottish actually just run. Can we just run Nemo's Scottish Resistance a little bit and just scare people with stickies? Was he Konge? What the fuck? Worth it. The sentry's down, worth it. No, we have 3 demos. I'm not gonna go demo. At least not this round. I'll go demo next round. But, what were we talking about before? Before, like... I don't fucking remember. Oh yeah, Dojins. Yeah, and Patreon. I think it's annoying because then, like, sometimes you just don't get the content you want. And then, like, also sometimes, like, an artist would literally just won't update their Patreon or anything like that. It'll just be, like, month or 2 or 3 or however long they feel like of just, like, there's no content. Full demo is unstoppable. That's true. What the fuck? Who did I get hit from behind from? What the fuck? Get out! Get out of here, you guy. Did that medic even was he even healing anyone? I thought I saw his heal beam, but like, there's just no one there. Oh fuck! That's everyone. Get me out of here. Damn, that was decent spy. That was a decent spy. I was too locked in. Getting hit from behind? It's true. I was getting back shots. I was getting unknown back shots for a minute. I was I was getting strangered. I was getting. You know, I completely forgot about that until I was listening to a podcast on my flight of like. Do you guys even know what it is to stranger yourself? Is that just lost tech at this point? It's sitting on your hand until like it goes fucking numb, and then just it's sitting on your hand until it goes numb, and then you just fucking jork it. And I completely forgot that was a thing. I got super strangered there with those back shots. In the Tomislav, how meta? I use the Natasha because I'm not about winning. I run the Natasha. I run this one because it has my name on it. This is sort of the meta build though for heavy. You know, actually, unironically, Tomislav is not my favorite heavy gun. I did actually have this thing because of Sev. He lent me his Hulong heater that was strange, and I just called it like Hot Nuts or something like that. I gave it a stupid fucking name. And I realized, fuck, I actually love the Hulong heater. The Hulong heater is like so much fun to use. What if our Natasha's touch tips? They wouldn't work. Tomislav because accuracy. That is true. I do like the accuracy. I do like the silent rev is like a literally okay thing. That's a spy. Kill that obvious spy. Never mind. There's like all of them here now. Alright, I'll get demo now. Let me see. Let's make the demo build. Let's see. I don't want to use sticky. We'll use Scottish resistance with the... Fuck it. We'll use the loose cannon because I barely use that. And we'll keep bottle for good luck.
Mission begins in 60 seconds.
The ancient text, yeah. A stranger is something I haven't heard in so long that I was wondering if like people still knew that tech. Because now no one does the stranger anymore. Now it's all about like the fucking what's it called? The fucking it starts with a T, the Tenga. Now it's all about the Tenga. Kids these days don't know how to stranger themselves anymore. All they do is just buy a Tenga.
Mission begins in 30
Oh, are you friends with Obama Crab? Yes. I'm friends with Obama. Obama Crab's peak. He would always tell me he would tell me that we should try to do sixes, and he says hi, tell Obama I say hi. Tell him I would also still be interested in doing sixes, but like I have no one else that I know besides me and maybe Sev that would want to do sixes. Or was it Highlander that he does? I can't remember now. If he was sixes or Highlander.
Tribalmanship, that's what it was. I know that guy.
But Obama, he says he didn't say sixes. He said he was Highlander. I'm so sorry, Obama. I'm so sorry that I literally forgot. But I still would love to do Highlander at one point. I just still think my engineer is trash. I still think my engineer is okay. He's probably still my best class. Hello, average. Hold on, wait. I can't read your full name because it's like coming in like split. Oh fuck. I didn't kill anyone. Hi bro. Hi Obama. I didn't even remember you were a mod in my chat. Thank you Obama for your service. What do you play? We're on a team right now. Engineer. That's the only class I have any faith in. Which is super funny because I barely play engineer on stream. Because I'm afraid I'll get called out like a fraud. The fuck? I'm on Edgey. If I'm having a good day, oh fuck. I got fucking dicked and balled. But he plays Edgey because you don't have to play. It's so true. It's so true. But if I'm having a good day, I can do decent sniper. Oh, I'm not gonna do sniper now though. Sniper not now, because we have too many. We have 3. Just wait a minute. Sniper, you already know her. I like sniper, but sometimes I hit like pubs where I feel like I'm God's greatest sniper in the world. I hit all of my shots, and then it's like, man, I didn't even turn. And then some days it's like debatable if I turned on my monitor to play this game, cause like I just miss like people that are just even standing fucking still. Those ones hurt my feelings the most. I might need a sniper. I can sometimes pop off. It's not consistent. That's my thing. It's just not consistent. Fuck. Why do lobsters is one big claw and one small claw? You ever seen that one Quagmire image where he's at his front door and he has a giant fucking arm? That's your answer for why crabs have one big claw and one tiny claw. But I didn't know that I was gonna get a serious answer of like one is for damage and one is for precision. You know what? Fuck you, bro. Fuck you, man. I'm not gonna hit any of this shit. Because it's lopsided. I bet I didn't know it was a joke setup. Oh, that's actually sick though. I didn't know that factoid of lobsters. My only lobster factoid that I know, I'm not gonna play more demo because I suck. And like, as you see, there's only 60 seconds left. But fun lobster fact: do you know that lobsters communicate with other lobsters from peeing out of their eye holes? It's true. Urine comes out of their eye holes, and that's the thing that they use to secrete for communication. You can do that in real life, that's true, but like, the bitches don't fuck with me if I do that in real life. The homies don't fuck with me if I do that in real life. Once the long handles become... What is this when the long handles become a problem? Oh, Freddy Fat Bear. What happened if Edgey makes an eye for demo? I think, isn't it canonical that like anytime demo like... Thank you, Baloo. Thank you for Sarah. I think it's like 100% confirmed that if demo gets like any type of eye, like, because Medic has like given Medic can literally grow demo's eye back. I think like literally in canon, if I remember, it literally just becomes monoculous. Like anytime he just gets a new eye, it just becomes monoculous.
Percent raw input percent.
And that's the canon reason why monoculous always comes back on Halloween. Marasmus is like fucking some shit with like magic or whatever. Like he just doesn't die because he's like an old grandma. And monoculous is just because every year like he just always gets his eye back, but then like it becomes monoculous. But also, thank you for this sub, Obama. Thank you. And thank you, Washington 1806 for the follow as well. Alright, I'll try some sniper. Hold on. What am I rocking? Op? Okay, we can do op. Wait, no, I'm gonna re-queue. This lobby's dead. We're gonna run MVM with my wife sometime, bro. Oh, that's so real. Dude, I'm like so upset. I'm still so upset. I'm still Aussie-less. What am I, like... Does it tell me how many tours I have? Hold on. Let's go to my inventory. Real quick. I guess I don't want to leave here, but like... I'm at like, what, 40, near 50 tours, and I'm still Aussie-less. Every lobby that you lose is filled with hackers. Every lobby you win is fair and balanced. I don't think that 100%. I do think there are some ones where it's just like... You know... I will give it to Valve, per se, that whatever they did to get rid of the bots and like kind of kill a few like script kiddies slash hackers, it works. I'm just super glad that like no one has decided to go into Valve and like try to figure out what they've done to get it to work, because I just want this shit to stay functional. I'm not good at doing like... Does your avatar move with you? Yeah. My avatar moves with me. It moves. I'm staying still because I'm playing video games. If I was moving a lot more, then you'd see a lot more movement.
Hello, bro.
What's up, bro? He's locked in. I'm so locked in because I want to see if tonight's a good sniper night or not. I'm real, bro. I'm real. Trust. Oh fuck.
Help me! Appreciate it, mate.
Oh. Okay, that was nasty. That was nasty from him. A fucking point blank. Fucking no warning, just like puff and sting. That was nasty. That was good. That was a high critical death. You moved a lot. I did move a lot because it did like stun lock. It did stun me that I got hit with that shit. What's up, Riz? Oh fuck. Be truly effective at sniping. You try to move around as much as possible. It's true.
What did I say? I don't even remember.
Dreaming, but not in the D Team VC.
I'm good though. I'm all right.
Oh man.
I'm fine.
Wish I should medic though, because we're losing. It was flesh tuber.
Okay, I didn't find one for a coin.
You know what I never understand? I never do you play Fortnite? When Sev tells me to. But Sev hasn't wanted to play Fortnite in a very long time. He says he just doesn't like it, and I kind of don't understand because at least this is from me, someone who doesn't understand Fortnite like at all. Like, he was complaining about weapon balance and like how the guns changed a lot and everything like that, or something along those lines. I was like, isn't that just literally every update? Isn't that literally just how all of them feel? Also, he hit me with the puff and sting again, but like I didn't fucking choke, so that was chill.
Alert. The control point is being captured.
Oh, bruh. It wasn't his fault. That wasn't that scout's fault. He just didn't see me. I've done to Sahar. I have a Skibidi toilet camera, and I have chicken fort. I have Family Guy chicken. I have Miko too. I was gonna get Gorillas and Ed and Eddie, but I just was waiting for. I was kind of waiting for, like, you know, them to, like, Sev to say, like, let's pop on Fortnite, so I had a good reason to buy it, and then he didn't say that, and I didn't end up buying them. Play OG Fortnite? Dude, I just play no build. I hate building. I'm gonna be so for real, and I'll be told that I'm, like, punk in grandpa status, so I can't build anything. It's true. It's literally true. I'm bad. I'm bad at the building. I don't like it. I don't like it because I'm bad. I'm not even gonna try to pretend like I'm good in any capacity. I'm mad because I'm bad and I don't know how to build, so I don't play regular Fortnite. I played no build. What is this emote, bro? Good question. I kind of don't remember why I made that emote. Obviously, oh, why did you shoot a rocket there, bro? But what if I say let's hop on Fortnite? Perchance. Perchance. Pretty fast. Is that the Binding of Isaac? Holy shit. Yes, I love Binding of Isaac. I'm so sorry I haven't seen YouTube chat. Can someone message Susan Scott the Was, whoever fucking owns YouTube right now, and tell them to make a feature where I can add Twitch chat, YouTube chat. Actually, hold on, I can do this. I can edit this. We schedule a Fortnite appointment, perchance. I wouldn't be opposed to it. Fortnite's one of those games where I can't really motivate myself to play it by myself. But if I had friends to play it with, then I would love to play Fortnite. I wouldn't mind playing Fortnite. It's just one of those games where I feel like I'm not gonna have fun by myself, but I will have fun with other people. Here, that should do it. I use Twitch, but I'm too lazy. No, don't worry. You don't have to use Twitch. You don't have to switch. I made a few tweaks here so I can see both of you now. It costed me getting fucking sniped by that spy, but like, everything's fixed now. Don't worry, YouTube chat. I can be able to see you much better now and respond to you better. Let's queue up with my husband. Oh shit, is that your wife? Hell yeah. Hello, Obama's wife. I didn't know. I'm gonna I swear to God it didn't click until you said that. So, but yes, I would 100% be down to queuing for more Fortnite. I think I think literally I remember like a good chance of why I bought every single skin that I have. I think I bought the Skibbity toilet skin literally just to annoy Sev. Just so he had to look at my skin every single time we played Fortnite. But but yeah, get over here. Kind of strange, dude. Why did you take that? Why did you take that? That's a. But oh, yeah, that demo was super fucking greedy. I was in the middle of healing him, and he decided, I'll still take this health pack. Like, fuck you, bro. I needed that My life flashed before my eyes there. When that fucking Crockett that was just skirting across the ground. Alright, alright. Go, 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 go. No, 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 no. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Destroy all this shit. Why do war crimes? Because they're fun. It's not if it's not fun, why bother? Just like Reggie said. That rocket ammo slashed your almost slashed your ankles, dude. That Crockett was millimeters away from me.
Ara.
I was so scared. I saw that and I was like, this is it. That's the end of me right there. And then Gabe said, actually, you don't touch the Crockett. And I never think I would never call Gabe. Dude, Sev, Ara. He hates that I have that redeem. That was like at a Scream Fortress that like, he said something like, I'll do it for $5. And then someone paid him the $5 and he's dead it. But, because, Obama, you played Scream Fortress. That mode is loud as fuck. But then, for whatever reason, when he said it, and we were in VC with a bunch of people, no one said anything. And there was no sounds going on from Scream Fortress. It was dead quiet when he did it. So that's literally just raw from the stream. It was not like a pre-recorded thing that he did. It was just lined up perfectly for it to be him going ara ara. Oh no. Oh fuck. Kill them. Kill them. Go in. Go in. Go in. Go in. No fear. No fear. It was so clutch. Oh shit. Man, we still haven't taken out that teleporter. I thought the soldier took that out. That's one of the things I do notice in TF2. Like, for some reason, everyone wants teleporter, but then also no one wants to take out the teleporter. Okay, we are going to play some Fortnite one of these days. I'm sitting here to bed. Good night, Obama's Obama's wife. I almost said girlfriend because, like, too many people in my life are getting girlfriends. I'm sitting here fucking no GF. It's okay. I'm not mad. I just got confused because, like, I was talking with someone else about their girlfriend. But, Brass Beast is slept on. Kind of. Big girlfriend news? I don't have one. I don't have any big girlfriend news. Does Jeremy have a huzz? I don't know about Big Jeremy per se. I think Sev was with someone for a moment. I don't know how that relationship is going right now. I don't think it's going poorly, but like I kind of just literally don't have any updates right now. What's going on with it? But bro, what are you doing? Bro, it trades legs for damage. that's like kind of true. I like half agree with that. Where like, yes, it is like definitely for more damage. It is the better. It is the best DPS one, but also like you do just basically become a level 3, level 2 sentry at that point, and just like move to a fucking crawl. And also like I don't know. I don't think like it's the worst option. I don't think there's any bad heavy miniguns. I think they're all basically when you break it all down, they're all basically the same. Just like with slight they're the most like balanced of like the differences in what they can do. Maybe just like only scouts. Not even really. I wouldn't even count scout. Like all the miniguns do basically the same. Like even if you just run regular minigun, you're pretty much fine. But
Prepare to compete in 60
like
seconds.
you can run Bass Beast if you want. I don't think it's like a bad choice. It's just kind of like for like King of the Hill and stuff like that, maps where you don't have to move around a lot. It's pretty good. I think for maps like Payload and a lot of other ones that involve a lot of movement, it kind of sucks because then like there's just not a lot of stuff that you can be able to do without just being like super crippled. I think didn't should discuss more. What's happening with Clipboard, right? There for now. Let's see you. Good night, Obaba. Good night. Thank you for coming by. It was nice to meet your wife too. Your wife's chill as fuck.
Prepare to compete in 10 seconds.
Turn into a sentry. You do turn into a sentry basically, but I also think to some degree you do have to have some movement, especially for the slowest class. I know Uncle Dane was like, "Oh, Fat Scout is like my favorite scout," and it's like, okay, bro. Like, wait, it's my favorite version of Heavy. That's kind of like that's all right, bro. It's kind of feels like a little bit of cope, but you're basically equivalent to a sentry plus pyro and capture intel. Uh, maybe. It's like I said, it's kind of like in King of the Hill where you're like kind of, especially maps where you don't have to move a lot. I do think it's probably one of the better options. Like not the best option. I do think it has like a decent viability or like reason to exist, but kind of also not really. It's kind of it like I said, they all kind of do the same shit at the end of the day. Like all the miniguns, unless you're breaking it down for specific stuff like MVM or whatever, like there's no real reason to like gatekeep or like pressure heavies to run a certain minigun. If you really want to just be sweaty, yeah, I mean Tomislav is the best of them all because movement and accuracy is important, but but that's also just like the basics for like any class. Movement and accuracy are important. Like, yeah, sniper needs movement. It's kind of just like, oh, the class that's the slowest, if we get something that makes him fast, then it'll be really good. That's why the Gru is like the best thing ever on it. Also, fucking crit again. Damn. Backstabbable sentry. True. True. There is some merit to it, like no cap. There is merit to running it. It's just like it's just one of those ones that I have run it. It's just kind of not. I think like you either fuck with it a lot or you just kind of don't care. I'm in the status of don't care for the most part. Like it's not my favorite minigun, but it's also like not a terrible minigun either. I think people that think like it's the worst minigun of all time are like exaggerating. You're like you you're either like a TF2 tuber and you're looking for easy bait content, or you just kind of think that heavy is a bad class already, so anything that doesn't do something that makes all the other classes good is going to be bad anyway. But
Alert. The control point is being captured.
there's ways to go worse. Fuck. I feel like people are just using it incorrectly. What, the brass beast? I do think if you're literally just walking up to people and just using brass beast, then yeah, you're using that shit wrong. Brass beast is not gonna help you in close quarters. That shit's meant for like mid range. That's meant for like that's like a hard defense.
Control point is being captured.
It is very much a hard defense option.
Alert. The control point is
I
being
better for
captured.
caps up. No worries. I did fine. But brass beast is absolute cinema. I don't disagree with you, but I do. Thank you to that one pyro that was like respect, respect. But
Mission ends in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2,
no, like I think brass beast is fine. It's literally fine, but also like Thomas Lava is gonna be better because that rev speed is just awesome, especially for just jumping heavy. I do think Hulong Heater also does like is really good on the cart per se. Paylong Heater is probably, I think, the best one for payload. Because at the very least, like you can help expose spies. It's not gonna make them complete unless they're running like Spicicle. They still can at least shoot you, and or they'll just take the L and like get caught on fire and then backstab you.
4, 3,
So it's not like a perfect win, but I do think it's one of the bigger deterrents because not a lot of spies really want to go for that trade. It's not very favorable to them because dying in a video game feels bad. Shocking news. You know, absurd revelation. When I lose, it doesn't feel good. But get a pocket medic and you'll guarantee win. Unless your team is stupid and the other team is full of spies. Hang on. I don't. This is not me arguing with you per se. I do like this discussion we're having, so don't take anything as like I'm like trying to shit on you or anything like that. Please don't take it that way, because I do like this level of discussion. But I also think like saying that blank blank and add like pocket medic to make it good is probably one of the worst ways to like say something is good. Because then you could say like for like Thompson. Did I just get? What the fuck? That was just 3 people from blue. What the fuck? But I just kind of don't agree in that mindset of hitting it with a hi Sismon. Is it? Did I say the name right? I'm so sorry. But I do agree. Sometimes even if you have pocket medic, sometimes your team is just stupid. Your team literally just like doesn't know what to do and will just like eat shit and die for no reason. As a medic main, I never pocket anyone because the rest of my team doesn't get healed. Counterpoint. If I'm running crits, then I pocket 100%. If I run Uber, I soft pocket. If I run quick fix, I do not pocket. That's my logic behind it. It's just like doesn't make any sense to pocket. Those are my 3 steps, and then like if I'm running vaccinator, then I'm being a bad person. All right, let me patrol the top. He was the one that was nice to me. I can't just be rude and kill him. Every time I see a pocket medic or battle medic, that's fair. I use quick fix because no one else plays medic. That's so true. I do agree with that one thing of like it's really strange that like heavy will get shit on for being an easy class and like low skill ceiling class, but like you know, but like always brings in wins. But no one says the same for medic. But I also see the same like level of sort of player disdain for playing medic. It's very quiet though, because everyone wants a medic, but no one wants to play medic. I guess that's literally just like any video game. No one wants to play support, even though I have fun playing support. But it was like medic's the easiest class, period. Literally, you don't even have. All you have to be is in general vicinity of your guy, and then you have to click on them once, and then they become a real gut person. That doesn't make any sense. And after you click on them for a little bit, then they turn. Then they you don't have to do that anymore. You don't even have to hold M1.
Mission ends in 60
Shit.
seconds.
Are you an edger? An E-edger? Yes, I am the edger. I play support because I aim is really bad. That's so real. Honestly, like I think you could still have fun in video games and shooters if you just play support. I don't even think it's like a bad like thing to say. Like literally support can be fun. I think medic is actually like a really fun class. Like hell, we don't have a medic right now and I'll play medic. I'll pick up medic. I should probably run quick though, but I'm already out of spawn, so unfortunately that's just not gonna happen. Alright. Alright, we go in. We go in. Fuck, 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 fuck. That was a mean crit. The crit was mean. It wasn't even for the kill, it was just for the message. Oh shit, we're right there too. We're right there. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Come the fuck on. Oh. That's so upsetting, but it's okay. Yeah, what should we... I'll run quick fix. I played a lot of Mercy. Ew, Overwatch. Ew, ew. Overwatch the TF2 stream. Ew, ew, ew. Anyway. But, I think it's unironically sad, like, the state that Overwatch was put in. I do appreciate the devs of, like, at least trying to stop roles, but then, like, when you kind of take out the fundamentals of your game that people who are super adjusted to and, like, don't accurately do anything with it, then what was the point? It just feels like it feels like one of those thought experiments, or like, I guess not a thought experiment, but like just like I could have been like a little test game mode or whatever. I feel like it just wasn't cooked enough. Getting a 2-minute ad right and then I join is basically killing myself. Aren't the ads over? Shouldn't the ads be over now? Go insane if I don't use combat as a medic. See, that's the thing I don't super understand. Like, everyone's always big into like combat medic, and it's like, I don't get it, bro. Like, what the fuck? Are you a spy? No, you're not. Why are you over there? There you go. There's your brass beast moment, and there he goes. There he goes to. That's kind of the other thing too. Like, if the pyro's just there, like, that's kind of a real quick case in point of like, I guess that's just anti-heavy more than anti-brass beast, but the brass beast doesn't help. The brass beast is not helping here.
Got them both. And I jumped straight into the saw. I was too greedy. I forgot to pull out the
Oh,
so foolish.
fuck.
Uninstalling the game.
Protect banana foo-foo.
Uber for Uber saw though. That's true, but also by going for the Uber saw got me backstabbed. By the way, I did see correctly that you made a contribution to the Cerno Museum. Yes, I did make a contribution to the Cerno Museum. I made a 6-7 Cerno art that was specifically for him. I did draw it and post it publicly, but the whole reason I even drew that was solely just for him. So I was already super stressed as is. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. John Pork. Yeah, I do wonder like, I do wish, but I guess Valve wouldn't do it. Of like, what what the fuck?
The control point is being contested.
You guys saw that sign, right? I should have signs turned off, but I always forget, and then I'm glad I don't turn them off for shit like that. Superstar is great now, but I feel like it's overpowering for Medic's other melees. I think unfortunately, just, you're correct. It just literally is the best medic melee. Also, like, please, can we get rid of this spy? I think it's just kind of like, also for some of other. Here's my thing with like medics melees though, like, you kind of just never want to be in melee range of fucking anything as medic. So like, unfortunately, the Uber saw is always going to be the best thing, because then it's like, oh, I died, but I meleeed someone a couple of times, so I got their guts and like saved some of my Uber, and it's like, that's kind of cool, I guess. It's like a little okay. Okay, that was earned. I just kind of was. I didn't even just Uber saw him because I was just so like stun locked that he was even there. Those YouTube messages? Yes. Those are YouTube messages. That's why they got the YouTube icon next to them. That's the purpose of the Vitasaw? True. I know it's the purpose of the Vitasaw. I just kind of also don't. The fuck? I'm doing bad medic, by the way. I'm doing so bad as medic, but also like my team's just not here. I feel like times when my team's just like, I'm trying to get to my team and then like just none of them care that I'm here. That's also like, I guess, that's kind of one of the reasons why is I do wonder like what like the medic video is gonna be.
Wow, you're overthinking it. Pull out a gun and shoot him.
Get the point, banana boo-boo.
Oh, so you don't mean it, do you?
Cause like,
Check out my perfect trigger.
fuck, that video's been cooking for so long. Naked. I'll do something. I'll hang on. I'll take a screenshot of it. I'll make something for you, Billy. Don't worry. I'll make something for you that command, but I just don't know what yet right now. Something that won't get me in trouble with Twitch. 10% vulnerability when using Ubersaw. I kind of do think it is super strong, but I also like Medic's already like a weak class as is. I think just like Medic just has the meme of like every time he pulls out the Ubersaw, it just crits, which is just like, you know, kind of recency bias kind of thing. But like, that's the only reason. That's one of the reasons I also feel like people think it's like super overpowered. And it's just like you can't really put a number of how valuable it is to crits, except if you're called the Islander. Bruh, stop. I'm trying to heal you. Oh shit, we win. You just put up Thanksgiving art again? I think that art is like 50. This art is borderline if it's gonna get me in trouble or not. I'll put a link to it. I'll put a soft thing where it just links to the the fucking art. Thank you for the follow, Snow White. Thank you, thank you. Hi, Bunger. Bunger, I'm not sure if you. I did see that like I did hear that there were inquiries regarding from your end regarding the merch. Don't worry, I'm not mad and I'm not trying to stalk you. It's just like you're here so I can be able to tell this to you. But I just got a message today that it shipped, like, or at least that the tracking label was made. So that's pretty much the only update I can give for the merch right now, because I have nothing else. But I'll give, when I get like dates and everything for when I get it, then I'll tell the date, I'll say when I actually got it, and then I'll say when I actually start shipping everything out. Yeah, it'll still be a little bit while because I'm kind of, oh, we got to requeue. It'll still be a little while just because I need to wait for all that stuff, but now I'm over here. And now you're over on YouTube again. I don't mind either way. But, as this can't use Ubersaw if Ubered. I think that's fair. I think you shouldn't be able to use the Ubersaw if Ubered. At least you shouldn't be able to gain more Uber charge, because, but I also think that that's like a super niche thing that like doesn't even matter either. Medics usually, unless you're playing like what, like all class or whatever, like class wars, Uber comboing is like literally not a thing. What if I love the saw? I do love Uber saw. I won't give it up, but I will say that like, unfortunately, it is just the no clips. But yeah, I'll let everyone know. I want to keep everyone updated on the status of the merch and everything, because especially since it's coming from me direct and everything, I know it's one of those things where like people have scammed and everything like that. I do want to keep a good rapport with you guys, and like I don't think I even showed it. I just did it live on stream basically, but I did actually make the order, and now I just need to wait for them to tell me when it's gonna be. Because right now, I would have given a date, but they didn't give me one. It just says like, it told me it shipped, and that's why I tweeted that it shipped. When I actually looked at it, it just said that the tracking label was made, and they haven't received the package yet. So that's why I didn't give a date on when I'll be getting it. I just don't have that. Scam strudel. No, Hemi's so nice. She wouldn't scam. Unless it was for an epic bit, then probably. Jesus Christ. Uberstock can absolutely carry if you are Uber, since it restores some Uber if 2 or 3 enemies are near. Yeah, but that's the thing too. You gotta like have a bunch of enemies nearby, and then like again, Ubercom brings more of a medic specific thing, because you're not Ubered if you have the Uber saw out, because you don't have the Uber, you don't have the medi gun out. So like that's where I more so mean it's kind of niche. So I don't think that's a worthwhile downgrade to it, because it has to be something that's more tangible. Because usually if Valve balances something, it's not in the sense of like one specific game mode or like anything like that. Even for comp, they usually don't do anything of that type. Back shots, baby. Nothing to it. TF2 is worth it. TF2 is worth nothing. TF2, I spent so much money on TF2. How long are you going to be playing? I want to take a nap with TF2. Maybe like 45 more minutes. Maybe like 45 more minutes. I would love to have a day where I can pub with a bunch of you guys, but wait. Do you gotta do, Polly? I gotta actually sleep, because I only got like 2 hours of sleep. I did a bad job. I shouldn't even be streaming technically, because like I should, as a good reasonable person, like go to sleep. But also like, what if I just didn't sleep and instead streamed TF2 for all these wonderful people? The beautiful people, the beautiful people. Da-da-da.
Mission ends in 10. 4, 3, 2, 1.
TF2's so worth it, bro. I spent so much time and I had so many good memories on here. I actually would love to like, there's 2 things I want to do now that I'm back. I guess I can tell them, because some people are here that I would love for them to participate in it, and then like some people I just gotta flat out ask them, and I'm kind of nervous if they'll say yes or no. There's 2 things I would love to do. One is kind of the obvious. I would love to go pubbing. Alright, we gotta leave because everyone's leaving. I would love to just do some TF2 pubbing. I think some people get really nervous when I ask them that, of like, let's play TF2 together, because they're like, almost every single time I've asked, it's been like, oh, I haven't played TF2 in like years and stuff like that, and then like they like, I think, feel bad and don't want to be like a bother of like, then it's like, bro, have you seen the people that play casual, brother? Like, some of these people like just literally came out of the womb. It feels like they are still working on figuring out how to be able to click M1. And sometimes that's me. Sometimes I'm the one that's still figuring out how to hit M1. But if I go turn on my computer, we're gonna play pubs? Yes. I'll pub with you for a bit. I'll stay up for a little bit longer if we pub, but not anything super serious. But like, the VIP, I mean, like, the lag usually isn't that bad, I think. It's usually based on party leaders, so if anything, like, we just connect to you and I'll just connect. But I don't ever feel like the lag is super bad. I haven't touched the game in years, but I'm down to pub. Yes! Yes! Hell yeah, Ryuta. I would love to pub, because this game is just so much fun. I mean, like, you could also just literally... I literally saw, like, a guy on Twitter the other day that was just like, his name was Suicide, and all he would do is just be on this map and then taunt with as Demo Man with his beer to drink some of it, and then just walk off the edge to kill himself. And that's all he would do the entire match. Voice over IP? I know what voice over IP is. Oh, is that not what you're talking about? I'm just so used to working my job that like VoIP is just voice over IP in my head. It doesn't have any other meaning. Shit. But I would love to pub with Hammy, Ryuta, Polly, GB. I would love to pub with all you guys. It's just a matter of like, I'm shy. And also like, I feel like everyone's just like, oh my god, it's a shooter. I have to play super good. Or like, everyone's gonna be mad at me. It's like, you can just play the engineer, bro, and just put down his mini sentry and then get 5 kills. That's all you need to do if you want to help out your team. If you really want to help out the team, just slap a sentry down, and then just slap down a dispenser. Maybe throw down a teleporter, because goddamn regular engineers don't even do that sometimes. But if I find you'll be shooting you, I think it would be really cool if they. I think unironically, if they wanted to make Spy an actual viable class, they have to turn on friendly fire. They have to make the game like actually kind of suck. But also they can't turn on friendly fire because then literally it's gonna be fucking like what? World of Tanks or something like that, or War Thunder, where just literally you just shoot at all of your allies, and then you guys just like stall out. The game doesn't even start, and all of a sudden like your team is just already crippled by yourself, by your own machination, by your own design. How did you survive? What the fuck? But throwing friendly fire just for Spy, I think that's like a really bad answer. Like, as much as I do think that unironically that is the answer, just make him better, quote unquote, I also think that that's a really crap answer. I don't think you should turn on an entire like new part of the game just to make one class work. But also, like, I mean, yeah, spy checking is just too good, unfortunately. Deadrigger makes Spy viable. That's true. But also, the Deadringer. I hate the Deadringer. I'm TF2 content creator. I hate the Deadringer. Grr, asshole. But the nut cam. I think the Deadringer's literally fine. I think the Deadringer's just like, it's so like in the game already, like it's so already in the game that I don't even understand like why some people still complain about certain weapons of being cheap. The only weapon I feel is cheap is not even like a weapon, it's just a specific setup. I do think Flog with Pocket Uber is, with just stock Uber, is kind of toxic, but also like that's just a toxic way of playing the game. And also like you can literally get the same effect with like just two medics just fusing together on one person. So like, I don't know, I do kind of have disdain for Flog Uber, but it's also not like I'm gonna start saying to vote kick someone just because they're running that. There's a reason 2 meds is banned in comp. Exactly. Playing TF2 itself is toxic. That's true. Actually, just playing video games is a super toxic masculine behavior. Don't you know that? Video games are a women's enjoyment. We should just be out there eating dirt and fighting TF2 in real life. We just all go to, what, are they like in New Mexico or something like that? And just all like fight each other and just turn like, we should all just recreate just fucking Madness Combat in real life and just all go to New Mexico. You should be. Oh my god, it's Sani. Hi, Sani. Hi, Sani. What kind of clip is he gonna pull up?
He's gonna fuck the cheese. I'm not fucking a cheese. He's gonna make holes in it. He's gonna.
Guys, Sani's one of the best artists that I know. He's one of the.
He's
It's always funny. because I like recommending Sonny's art because I love his art and I want to show him off to people, but then they always get jump scared when it's like what Sonny draws.
You're gonna make
I
a
don't
hole,
mind
you're gonna turn
because
Swiss cheese.
I love his art. His art's the best. Sonny's one of the best artists, and you know what? I was yapping so much the raid cut me off. The yapper, the fucking yapper. He's just talking and talking and talking. I will get food. Mel is right. You should get. Sonny won't be able to talk now. He's getting food. He should get food. Guys, go follow Sonny if you can, because not only does he make good art, I'm also gonna collab with him on Saturday. Tell Sonny to add all of my unreasonable demands to Mario. Tell him to add all 50 characters that I ask him for, and then only for me to just pick like one. Why can't I join your game? Is it in mid? Have you joined my part? You're not in my party. Come to my party. Hello, Val. Hello, Mario. Let's just re-queue. I don't care about this match. I just got here, so like, let's just re-queue so you're already in a match. But, I don't mind. You don't have to add anyone that I ask for. I just think it's funny that I just, like, started looking some of this up and just, unironically, I was looking up just a certain character from, a Toho fan game. Like, literally just this flat-out fan game. And found out they have a Mario co-op model. But I didn't send it to you yet because I was like, I was just staring at it for like half an hour. Then I went to actually do art and draw.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mission begins in 60 seconds.
How was the Tomo though? I have to like, I feel so bad. All your guys look super pretty and everything like that. I was making me think that I have to get some of them. Hi Shabby, hi Shabby, hi Shabby, hi Shabby, hi Shabby, hi Shabby. Banana on the head. Oh shit, I have a banana on my head. Now I'm fucking, what's his name? The banana frog. God, did I really forget his name? And he was like, super popular. Fuck, I'm so fucking stupid, bro. I can't remember his name. Oh no. Hi Melody Rose, hi Melody. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for always liking my shit on Twitter. Hang on, I'll give you a follow back in a second. Because I know you stream too, but I hadn't... Come on. Remember, I know, brain work. Every time I go to the store, I hope to find Pokemon cards to card mog you again. Dude, that was so tragic of like... Unironically, one of the things I want to do when I get some like... that I really, really want to do is I would love to buy a box of the Toho trading card game. Guys, do you know that new Hyperfixation dropped for me? It's the Toho card game that came out on the 30th. It's in Japanese only. I have to like pray and like ask my card shop if they're gonna stock it, because they always stock weird stuff sometimes. They, for some reason, stock like, they stock a lot of Japanese cards, but they also stock like Hololive. So like, I'm gonna ask them if they plan on stocking this, and I'll tell them I will literally be your first customer and buy it day one if you stock it. But also, please have it at a reasonable price, because I will buy all of your stock. That's really cool. Alright, hold on. I want to stop this game, but like I have to actually focus a little bit because Polly's here and I don't want to throw while he's here. But fucking Megenix bum. Hello? If you look up some of the... They're so beautiful, a lot of those cards. They're so unbelievably pretty. Just like... And some of the cards are even autographed. Like, not autographed from the artist, but like, you know, autographed like Mickey Mouse character autograph. And so... Some of them are like a lot of them are in character too, of like how they would write their autograph. I think it's so pretty. I love I already told, like, it's not a secret that I love Raisin, but like Raisin's one is so pretty. Raisin's one is so pretty. Also, I kind of threw because I thought like he was gonna run into me and get the stun, but like obviously it didn't work. It didn't work, but like I kind of hoped it would. It would make an epic moment. I had some normie Magic player flash me some Hololive cards, and he had no idea what they were. So surreal. I'll show some of them in a little bit. I just kind of, like I said, I don't want to throw because like you spent time to actually like make it in here. But God, those cards are just so pretty. They're so unbelievably pretty. I wish I like unironically wish that I stayed in Japan just for 3 more days. It's literally 3 more days just so I could be able to buy a box and just take it home with me. Hell, I probably would buy like 3 boxes. I wouldn't even like have them to sell. It would just be like, it's just for me. It's just for me to open them. And then I'd cry when I don't get this autographed racing card. And to lock in, I think we just lose. Is kind of the unfortunate reality right now. Because we have no defense right now. We have no like build, and our engineer kind of wants to go on the offense with the rescue ranger. Oh wait, no, he has a sentry build up there. Never mind, I'm kind of being mean for no reason. I thought he didn't have any buildings up. It's simply just play the game. Dude, I really hope that like... The thing is, I know this card game is not going to be brought to English, and that's the part that makes me sad. Because like, I love how the cards look so much. I will take a small break in a bit. If to do this here. What's up? What's up, bro? Hello, hello. I'm Edgey, Moonrapper VTuber. I haven't said that the whole time because I'm fucking bad at like introducing myself. But I got you. But dude, there's one of them. One of the signature cards makes me laugh so much because it's Cerno's one, and a lot of them have really nice, pretty handwriting and everything like that. Like Reimu's is all in like Chinese characters. I think Sane's is like a super stylized English one. Raisin's also super stylized, and Cerno's just looks like a 3-year-old wrote Cerno's name. There's even like the R is spelled wrong. It's awesome. Please hit your shots. Please hit your shots, bro. Come on, man. I trusted you, and you blew it. You blew it. Flash Forward Craft 2. I'm gonna be so. I loved Clash of Clans for a good while, and I was on that grind set. But then, like, there's a certain point where I just get bored. I'm so bored of just waiting for things to happen. I think that's what kills a lot of those games for me. I have no idea how some people go comp in Clash of Clans. It's like, unless you're like top tier like content creator or something like that, like I have no idea how you just play this game and get to like such high ranks. It also feels like I'm having a goddamn aneurysm trying to like attack anything after a certain point, because like certain like attack methods feel understandable and like, you know, little secret stuff like bombs and whatever to foil some plans, but then like it's like here's this one tower that like literally just it just becomes a point where like, why do some units even exist after a certain point? Because like literally they're just worthless. Like the bombs, like the bomb skeletons, where it's like, why did this class even exist? Or like the goblins, I guess too. Why the fuck do goblins even exist and like high tier? Because like just no one uses them. No one uses them, bro. They just suck. It's like they have no place in the meta. I guess like if you want to troll and whatever, but like also it feels like just an easy L. And last time I played TF2 was Hemi plays TF2. I want to play TF2 with Hemi so bad. But also I never finished the other thing that I wanted to do, which is my bigger project. But you can't stop me. You've already left this impression of like the fact that she even plays, and now I have to get her to play. Unless she doesn't like playing, then I will understand and I will not force her to play. But if she likes to play, that was the single-handedly worst experience of my life. You're not making it sound any worse for me. I've played with the best and I've played with the worst. But also like the one thing I did want to do is like I unironically did want to have like I had a sort of like in progress name for it, but like kind of poker night at the fucking VT boards. Just getting a lot of my friends, and like we just yap about whatever. Just like when you're playing a game and something like that, like it's kind of, you want to focus on the game and like be able to get stuff good, but then like it's hard to do riffs sometimes because like, you know, especially with TF2, like I can do it because like I'm kind of just playing medic and like I already know this game a lot, where like I'm even like half looking at the screen, but like holy shit, that was a Machina, what the hell? But are we just gonna go and BM in the back? Alright, fuck it. Fuck it, we'll go through the back. Damn. But no, I'd love to play TF2 with her. I also just want to play like poker with a lot of my friends too. I think like if we just play poker, like it'll give some nice moments for like good riffs, good bits to show up. Just like also like it's a lot easier just like when it's a smaller group of people to just talk with everyone else. I think this is not bad. I know Sane's here, and like I don't want this to sound like I'm talking bad about the Mario collab, but I'm just saying this in general. Of like some heavy mains when the arrow hits their head. Don't worry, it only hit their brain. Or some shit like that. But I can't believe we held. I never hold on this one. I always fold. But with someone that I've never heard of, the TF2 named the Mercs. I think unironically, like someone would call like, I think the engineer would be like the rancher. Heavy would be like, Heavy would probably be seen as the mobster. And then soldiers, I think would just literally be soldier. Oh, you have to be fucking kidding me, man.
Mission begins in 30
But
seconds.
I think their medic gave up. Yeah, their medic gave up and I got auto-balanced. It's okay. I'm not gonna re-queue us. I will just also just not play medic, though. We do a little bit of soldier.
Mission begins in 10 seconds.
But,
4, 3,
their medics kind of just, their medics were putting in work. It's just also like they just kind of Ubered in, and then our other medic just had Uber ready for them. They were just literally saving Uber exclusively to counter Uber them. So like it just wasn't even close. It wasn't even an option. Medics do slave away. They're so selfish. Fucking Eli. Eli, get off deadlock and QTF pub TF2 with us. But
There's a spy at Telly.
I love streaming because I also feel like it's like a massive string of consciousness where I go on multiple different tangents and then never finish any of them. And then I try to go back to those tangents and it's like 20 minutes later and everyone's already forgotten, so I have to start from the beginning and then I just forget again. I lose my place.
Oh, my teleporter's getting set. Son of a fucking whore!
I got his ass. But What are we talking about again? I know at one point we were talking about like why I don't like Patreon and like Fanbox or whatever like that. Get out of here, bro. But like, I don't know. I'd rather buy someone's merch and support them in that way and get something that I personally would want than having to just get stuff that I probably wouldn't enjoy, if that makes sense. I should do TF2 again. You should play TF2 with me, Bunger. You should play TF2 with me. Play TF2 with me. I will literally pocket my friends. I literally tell every single time that I play TF2 with someone that if you really want to just get back into the ropes of everything, I will literally pocket you. That is my creed. That is my carrot on the stick to.
Thanks, Doc.
Thanks, soldier.
Bro wishes.
Give 'em hell, boys.
Fuck. That one guy at least. It says so it will happen. Thank you, Bunger. Thank you for feeding my hyperfixation. Oh yeah, what else with the TF2? I don't know. I can't really think of any names for anyone else. Like, cause Sniper kind of is. Sniper would probably just be called the Hitman, or something. He'd be called the Hitman.
Can this fucking spy die almost immediately?
Sorry, but fucking understand, spy.
The fuck?
You failed.
Have Spy fucking die immediately, and then like all my team leaves. One of my parts that I love and hate about TF2 a little bit, that my only love and hate just mechanic wise is I love that you can be able to like leave the queue and like be able to leave and do whatever you want, basically. Leave the match whenever you want and then join in whenever you want. But also, like, I hate that people can also leave the match whenever they want, because usually if it's just not going good for a little bit, they just like leave, and it's like, bro, this is why auto balance exists. This is why auto balance is a problem. You make it the problem. It's your fault. It's your fault that it's like this.
Mission begins in 10 seconds.
Yeah, the commitment isn't there. It's like you're already in the match and you're not gonna see it through. Like, what the fuck?
3, 2, 1.
I don't think he tastes very good anyways. Guaranteeing that's like a 70-30 fucking fat to lean ratio.
My VoIP is wild. I don't even know what your VoIP is anymore, bro. It's not voice over IP. I know that, but then like I'm so confused. This vexes me, as the kids would say.
There's a box scout going to spawn. I'll be right back.
I wish that crit hit. Just literally not aimed at anyone, but I really wish that crit hit. Oh, it's the voice chat that you're talking about. Fuck. That was a meaty crit. Ready for a guy. Not that guy.
There's a fuck gas twink at spawn. Please.
Killed the spy.
Thank you.
Spy headed to the nest.
Oh my god, it's Ace. Hello, my fellow hat fans. Ace. I was just talking about how I wanted to play this game with more people again. And I kind of did want to... I was thinking about you a little bit in it. I was thinking about, like, yeah, I want to play with my fucking best demo. I think you're, like, one of 2 people that I know that love demo. But also, like, I salute you because I suck at demo. That's that's like demo and scout are the fuck are the classes I just ultimately suck super ass at, and I could only dream.
If somebody could hit my sentry, that'd be sick as fuck. Please, please, Graze, you're my goat. I love you.
Wait, hold on, we don't have medic. Play and love demo, man. I'm so real for that.
Oh my god, do not take the tally. Do not take the tally.
The control point is being contested.
Alright, we retreat. We retreat. Because this shit's not working.
Spy is a double agent.
It was fun. How can you not? Because I'm bad. I told you, I don't like things when I'm bad at them. It's called I'm stupid and bad, and I don't hit any of my pills. Because I'm bad at this game. That's why I run the fucking Iron Bomber. So I don't have to think about my pill rolls and everything like that. That's the point. It's true. Sometimes in demo I do have those pop-offs that I do with like sniper, but it's much more rare. Demo's much more rare. Also, like if I end up playing an explosive class, it's just spy. Not spy. It's fucking a soldier. I was looking at that spy of like make sure to kill him or try to kill him.
There's a fucking
I should not run quick fix though. I should run Uber. No, I should run crits. Wait. No, wait, hold on. I can do a crits. I can crits that demo. On defense, I usually run crits. I think crits on defense can be 50-50. Just because, like, sometimes the medic just, like, pops off. And sometimes, literally, your entire crits defense is just literally hinged upon, oh god, please don't use vac. Please do not use vaccinator. It's so Jover for me if you use vaccinator. The Bizarre Bargain doesn't drop heads now? What the fuck? Bizarre Bargain does drop heads. Bizarre Bargain does not drop heads. The only demo man picks those up as far as I'm aware. Bizarre Bargain does not take a demo knight's heads. I think that's only something specifically that the swords do.
3, 2, 1.
I'm fairly certain that it never did that, but I also like solid chance just could be flat out wrong. Oh fuck. Can you please help me? Help me.
That's a spy demo. Yeah, get him. Yeah, get him. Yeah, get him.
Only have one guy. It's the sniper, baby. I mean, like, my demo man kind of fell apart because he decided to... I won't lie, he was a G and he took that Uber all by himself and, like, protected us, but also, like, he left us super wide open. And also, there's, like, no buildings here. So kind of like one guy no continues. It collects headshots. I used to drop them on a miss. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. Oh, yeah, the drops. No, it doesn't do that on missing. That was changed. That was changed at some point. I thought you meant like getting it from a demo night, and I was like, I know demo nights can steal Bizarre Bargains heads because they use the same code as like that mechanic, but I don't think Sniper has that same thing. So we're getting fudge so bad. I'm getting back into TF2. Better be worth it. I will make it worth it, but also not tonight. I'll not make it worth it tonight because I might do like maybe 2 or 3 more matches and that's it. I gotta go to bedtime. Unfortunately, I have this annoying thing called a job that I gotta do. I need to make money or else I starve. The J-O-B job. Got my noodles come to bed, Edgy. What a tantalizing offer. Femboy and noodles. This is a tantalizing offer. I will heavily consider it. This is arguably making me fold. With egg? Ooh. I kind of didn't fuck with egg. And then I had ramen over there and it had egg and I was like, yeah, the egg kind of okay. Egg actually kind of okay. The only part I didn't have, I had a good part of the ramen. I wish I had more ramen when I was in Japan, but I kind of just didn't. No, I had 2 ramens. In my 2 weeks there, I had 2. Oh, game crash. Don't know why it crashed. Usually it gives me a reason for why, but it didn't give it this time. I'll be back in a sec. The fish cakes are worth it. I don't think mine had fish cakes in it. It was kind of seafood broth and pork, which I thought was going to be a super weird combo, and then it just tasted like normal. It tasted fine. Also, my model's broken for a second. I'm going to fix that. While I'm getting things fixed, I need to know now. I need to know. You can't just leave me in suspense like this. What happened? What happened during the Hammy TF2? I need to know. I'll scoop myself to the side a little bit. What happened to the Hammy TF2? What happened, Bunger? Couldn't have been, realistically, like, in my head, it couldn't have been that bad, I think. Oh, shit. I can join back in. I think it was me and Guri against Hammy and Chauncey. Oh, you guys were against each other? Wait, why am I crashing now? Why is TF2 crashing? What happened to Heavy TF2? Would make for a nice 2-hour long YouTube video. I think, like, I think that exists, but for Spy. Because Spy had so many changes over his tenure in the game. His entire, like, existence in the game, he's changed so much. And, like, community reaction to him has changed so much. I guess not really, because I do like one thing about someone trying to explain the mentality of why people pick Spy so much. And, like, I think there's obviously a bunch of different reasons. Like, you like the class, you just like how he plays, you just like his style, you think it's funny to backstab people. But I do like one theory that I heard or something that regarding why people love spies so much, and they were like, uh, it was like some YouTube video. I can't even remember what it was, but it was like the big reveal of why people love Spy is because everyone's fucking degenerate gambling losers, and they all have to hit the stride of hitting a backstab. After you get the taste of one backstab, then you have to ride that same high. It's like, damn, he's so right. That's the. It's so true. Spy's new class is pretty cool to play. I think it's interesting that like the closest there's ever been to a spy class is just like Sombra, which is like the very like no there's like a bunch of different hero shooters that have come that are not even Overwatch or anything like that have never experimented with trying to replicate the spy. I think that's so interesting though. Overwatch would never with random crits. I hate Sombra with a passion. I think Sombra is kind of boring. I think Sombra is like, at least when I played Overwatch a long time ago, so understand like I played for a quick understanding of where I stopped playing Overwatch. I'm gonna re-queue us, by the way. I stopped playing Overwatch around the time that like Doomfist was released, so I didn't experience Hamston or like I didn't experience like anyone else after Doomfist. That was it. I never played the game ever again, and I never experienced any other character. So I don't have a good idea of how like if anything changed with her. I don't know. But I always thought like she was just kind of like felt weak. It kind of felt like trolling with her because like you could be able to disable like a health pack, but it seemed kind of like worthless. That idea of like this removing a health pack seems kind of shit tier when like healers are abound. Dude, I love Juan, best hero. There's literally isn't. I'm trying to think of who Juan would be, because I don't know if you're messing with me or not, and all I can think of is fucking, like... Fucking whatever his name is from, like... Moana or something. I only think of The Rock from Moana is, like, my only idea of what a Juan in the game would look like. But, I stopped playing when they took D.Va's right click. Is her right... What is her right click? Is her... I know D.Va's thing was, like, bomb... Using my mech as a bomb and having my shield, which I think is sort of toxic a little bit. I think the shield is very light toxic. This is also coming from someone that kind of doesn't understand the shield. So, like, D.Va was one of the few ones that I would play, and I just kind of never took a liking to the shield at all. So, I also think, I think it is true. Overwatch has that, what's up, bro? Overwatch has that problem where just, like, it's always like shield, 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 shield. It's like, shields are freaking boring to hit. Shields don't die. Like that. Like, fucking that. Shields don't die when I kill them. They just get on cooldown again. It's not satisfying to take down a shield. What the fuck? They used to absorb projectiles in a cone in front of you. I remember that. Does it not do that anymore? What did they change it with? I thought that's what it always did. I thought that was still in the game. I do also agree with slight, like, design stuff, too. Of, like, maybe... I kind of didn't think of this as a player, but maybe it was just, like, a slight thing that bothered... What the fuck? Get away from me. Fuck. I could have just literally hit him with a little bit. Did I use stuff like Marvel Rivals? I mean, like... I don't even think Rivals is a bad game. Like, think Rivals is kind of boring. No, Rivals isn't boring, but Rivals has kind of sat in that same sphere as Overwatch, not Overwatch, as Fortnite with me. This is to say Fortnite and Rivals are the same. It's just kind of like I kind of only have fun with this game when I'm playing with my friends. I don't really have fun playing this just literally as myself. Oh fuck! I'm so bad. I'm so bad. I don't even think I was like on the thing. I wasn't even on the teleporter. But also like Gabe saved me from the Crockett only to let me get telefragged later. Yeah, stuff like Marvel Rivals. I think one of the things, unfortunately, that some game developers don't understand. Oh my god, we gotta re-queue again? Fuck me, bro. No one stays in a match. This match is just like, have no people in there. But like, here's my thing. I'm sorry to re-queue this again, Polly. But like, I think one of the things personally for a lot of like hero shooters that some devs don't understand that TF2 has right is the fact that there's too many characters, bro. Like I at least for me, maybe this is coming from a spoiled person, but like I look at a giant character roster and I start getting like nauseous for choice. Like even like literally it's like it's awesome because it caters to a bunch of different play styles, but it's also like it's just too many people, man. At the end of the day, it's way too many people. Because then it's also like, how do you balance? Like, I think in TF2 per se, like every class is fairly balanced because they have like, you know, checks for everything. Pyro is really good in short range, in the short to mid range, but so he gets countered a lot from long range characters, or like, but he can also, so a lot of bullet characters like Heavy are like a kind of a hard counter to him unless he gets really up close, which is it's just like a 50-50 gamble. Sometimes the Heavy can't really do super well up close, but also the Pyro can just get shredded alive, eaten alive by the minigun. But then like, you know, to make it not so one-sided for Pyro, he has Air Blast, which makes his like matchup with projectiles like pretty solid. It gives him that niche. So I like that there's stuff like that. But then like when you add like a roster of 30 characters and say, hey, game dev, just balance all of it, Lamau. It's like, it sounds so bad, bro. It sounds like, what is even the point, especially when you can only carry like 6 of them with you. So it's like, you never have like that perfect, not that you should have a perfect strategy, but like, you never have that like secure feeling during it. It never feels great, is I guess what I'm trying to say. I'd say it get better now that we have perks. Each character does like one thing. I think it's interesting that it like a lot of the stuff that the characters do, but I'm not sure how I feel on the idea of like legitimate hard counters. Like example, I only know a few characters, so forgive me that I'm not gonna like go into deep dive on like a bunch of characters, but like my favorite character is the Thing, and I do think it's kind of sad that like he literally can do jack and shit to anyone that's in the air. It's like, I understand that to a degree, so it's like, oh, your other characters should be able to do that, but also like, what if I'm fighting someone that's in the air and my team isn't around? I just insta lose the matchup, and it's like, that doesn't feel good. Feels kind of stupid. IMO. What is my team doing, man? I wasn't doing anything either, so I can't complain. But like, I do think just as an in general thing, it doesn't have need for Pyro for pulling you for pulling me out. Pyro did pull me out. I fucking died to a demo. What the fuck? But also, like, that was super my fault, but I also just, like, had nowhere to go.
Mission ends in 60 seconds.
Again, I just think it's way too much for like one dev team to be able to balance, because especially with different balancing philosophies and stuff like that, it just certain matchups just don't feel good. But especially like with TF2, where it's just like it's the same character, but you slightly give them different weapons, so it feels different to a degree. Like that feels pretty nice. It feels like options, I guess, in my head, that it just feels like an option that you can be able to have to like combat stuff. So it's like, I don't agree with this one, but at least as an example, you know, like Sniper has, you know, the Razorback. I think the Razorback is kind of on like balancing, because I do think like having something that's like literally a middle finger to spy specifically is not a good idea, especially since that's your main check. That and other snipers are your main check. But the angry edger, holy shit, what the fuck? Screenshot. But I just think it's like way too much to try to put all together, because then like, because then some characters basically, it's just that some characters just don't feel as good as others. Like, I think what we literally went through an entire scandal because of like Widowmaker or something. Not Widowmaker, but like, you know, the equivalent of her. What is it, like Black Widow or something? Of her just being like not that good of a character, because like she just kind of doesn't have that level of viability that a lot of other characters do have. For the vibes, yeah, exactly, for the vibes. It's like, it's not the dev team's fault, but I do think there is something to be said of like sometimes a like set list, like a literal just like specific amount of characters is fine. I think some people are just too used to that Overwatch dynamic of like, oh, we have to have like a million characters and like more and more and more and more. Like, I think here's my thing, at least a little bit. I think no, I think I would even disagree. I was gonna say I think for fighting games it's fine, but the more I think about it, I don't even see a reason for it to be in fighting games either. Because even when it comes to fighting games, it's like there's so many different characters that sometimes it could just feel like slop at the time of like literally just like putting in a character just to add the character in, instead of just like adding them in with like some specific purpose. 'Cause at the same time too, there's only so many different times you can add like a healer or a damage dealer and not try to, and the thing is like you have to not tiptoe on the same bounds of other characters to outrank them, like Overwatch per se. Like what, oh, Mercy was one of the better healers because compared to Lucio, because of the fact, at least earlier on, because of the fact that she had a revive and that was her big thing, like of her big ult and everything. But then like what, they added Moira in, or whatever the bitch is that like does good damage and good healing, and like, and this is probably not how it went, but this is how it went in my head. It's like, oh shit, Mercy's not good anymore because like she can't do her main thing because there's just literally a better healer. So what if we fuck up the balance and actually just like let her have her like I revive dead people as just like a cooldown? You can't really say that that like feels good. It feels like sloppy. Yeah, you have a lot of archetypes, and I think that's kind of where I like slightly disagree, and like where you can be able to find balance. But I think with a lot of shooters, there's probably ways that you can be able to make it work, but at the same time, it's not really being done. Shit. Some people go entire lifetimes without finding a fighting game main, and they're internally loyal to, and it's sad. That's true. Bro, I'll forever be a Game and Watch main. But I do want to actually play, like, I unironically want to play Hiso Tensoku just so I can be able to play as Raysen and, like, maybe enter some tournaments. Some, like, little mini tournaments that they do for Hiso Tensoku. But, like, at the same time, like, I only know, like, one person that'll play that fighting game with me. And that's the Tree Man. And that's because he got me to play that game first, which was a shock. But my fighting game mate and all what I get was foot fetish allegations. I know exactly who you're talking about now that you said that. But I think it is sad sometimes how, like, literally some characters can just warp into stuff that you don't want them to. For better or worse. For better or worse, because sometimes it can be from the dev team, sometimes it can be from community. You just can't really tell all the time. But you mean tell people you like Jerry because she's crazy? Tell her you. Isn't there, like, I just remembered it right now because of Jury. I remembered seeing this one foot Ona hole that was taking a that was like one of those extreme Ona holes. I wonder if they still sell that. I wonder if this if that's in the package of the Jury fan main. Jury main package is what I meant to say. Huh? I don't think I'm allowed to show it on stream. But it's like it's sort of safe for work. It's sort of safe for work, but also, like, obviously from what it is, it's not safe for work. I've never heard of that. Don't recall if this might be a Photoshop shit post, so, like, don't quote me if this is if it's a real thing or not, because there's a good chance that it's just not real. But if memory serves, it's literally a foot, so like as if Yoshikage Kira had a foot fetish instead of a hand fetish, so it's literally just a severed foot. But instead of what the fuck? Am I even a jury mate? But I did not know what face to make. I have hidden ball knowledge that I forget about until the moment it's perfect time for it. But it's like a severed foot, and I think the entrance point, for putting it into nice words, is either in the ankle, so like as if you're going from where the bone would be, or no, I think it's from there. Because the only other part where I think of it would be, but it kind of doesn't make sense in the whole, like, shaping it out in my head. It was in the sole, like the back sole. Whatever you'd call, like, the back of your foot. I don't know if it's called the ball or whatever. But I'm pretty sure it was in the, like, where your bone would be attaching to. That's the only part that makes sense in my head now that I think about it. But yes, unless it was a super insane shit post, Photoshop, I remember it being like a real product that people were showing around. Teleporter going up. How did we lose so much ground, man? What the fuck? push. It's real. I told you it's real. Except I just wasn't sure. I know the image was real. Like, that wasn't in contention for me. It's whether or not it's a real product. I didn't know what to... I didn't know if it's a real product or not. I knew that the actual thing itself was a real image. I wasn't just making it up. You know, I've been back and I have been out of the loop of some stuff, but holy fuck, can I just real quick go on a mini tangent of like, what the fuck is going on with the bricks and minifix thing? I know it's like literally the thing that everyone and their grandma is talking about right now, but like, I've never seen like anything quite as just like risking it all for literally nothing, for literally like $3 as this. Understandable, Doc. Damn, he had a medic. That's not why he won. I just like fucked up all my shots. What's the bricks and minifig thing? I did not look into it. Okay, so like quick summary is like this one guy, which is his aging dad, is like he collected a bunch of Star Wars figurines and it was like world record or some shit like that of like just it was flat out put out to be the biggest one. It was put to be the biggest. Fuck. It was put out to be like the biggest Star Wars Lego set of all time. Like the Lego collection was just massive. And fuck, we're gonna lose. Okay, I'll just sit here and talk about it for a quick second. And while they were talking about that set, he decided to sell it because he was just aging and he needed money for medications and everything like that. So when they took it to the company Bricks and Minifigs, because that's a company that's well known, at least at the time, for buying Lego sets and selling them, then they... That's so fucked up, Polly. That's so fucked up. I just saw that in the chat. What the fuck? That's so brutal. But, I wake up, hi, Saeed. But yeah, so after he sold it to them, they just didn't have the money to pay it all up front. So they're like, okay, so how about a contingency plan? So like when we sell the money, I guess it's more so like when we sell the item, this, I could be wrong because I don't know what this part specifically is because I'm not a lawyer or anything. But when we sell this item, instead, we will then pay you your amount. So instead of having it all up front, it will be as like, as stuff sells, then you get the money. But then after like the heads learned that they got this massive set, which was worth like 200K, they then took control of the business that put it out there, and then were just like not paying them. They just were not showing any type of money. So then, hang on, let me not. So after they just, let me at least help by like upgrading this, all these teleporters. Pretend like I'm doing something. But after they just flat out didn't pay. How do we have multiple teleporters? What the fuck? But after they didn't pay and like it was taken over and like they were like, okay, we just want the items back then. If you're not going to pay us, you didn't pay for these products, we want them back. And the company's basically been refusing to. And the guy reached out to some YouTubers before, but then they got hit with a bunch of legal notices of like, where they were just like, yeah, we can't help you because they just literally said they're gonna like ruin our lives for this. So then that's where the current guy that's doing everything right now came in, and he's taking it over. And basically it's been like this weird string of insane corruption that feels like something out of like a movie or something. Because like, again, this is all for bringing it down to earth. This is all for 200k worth of Legos. That is the estimated value of this. It's not million, it's not 200 million, it's not 200 billion, it's 200k, 200,000, which is not chump change, but it's also like not insane life-changing money either in the very long scheme of everything. That's like maybe put house mortgage, pay off credit cards, and all that other jazz, but it's not like set for life type of money is what I'm just trying to get across. And they've chosen that, oh, we're just not going to. So when he was investigating it, the guy was just like a bunch of threats. He didn't want to talk to anyone. He didn't want to talk to them about this thing. They would try to get them arrested by the police. And I hate saying this part because I don't like taking like one side or the other when it comes to like police stuff or like any political stuff, but it is like literally there in the footage. So like, this is just literally what's been being shown, and the police themselves have made a response, and it did not debunk anything. Where he showed that, the police, we have a court order, we won it in court against him in small claims court. And instead of paying us, the company decided to shut down that location and completely close up shop. And then as we tried to serve him with his papers, because he hasn't paid us, because that's the next legal step, you serve him with the papers of like, we are now suing you because you are not paying us the amount that is owed from the court that they have awarded us in this court case. He has sent the police on them multiple times, and the police have like roughed them up. They've literally went in with like SWAT gear and everything and took him out. Like, they've showed up to his car like 4 times. He's been arrested 2 times. He has a warrant for his arrest, even though he got thrown out because the judge saw his last arrest at the time and was like, this is bullshit, and threw it out. And there's a part 3, but it's on Patreon only, and I don't have his Patreon. And even if I did, I wouldn't say anything about it because, like, you know, wait for it to become public type of thing. But here's the thing that's also like really fucked up that like isn't debunked. So what they found out is that the guy who's the head CEO and everything like that, he's a Mormon. This is nothing against Mormons, by the way. This is not anything against Mormon, but this is just the link. So he's a Mormon and has donated a lot to the Mormon church or whatever they call it. And the cops that have been, you know, coming to a lot of these calls and everything like that are also like legally shown to be Mormons. So there's like a lot of stuff where, like, again, this guy has also like on record threatened to kill this guy. He's threatened saying like, I have a gun, and if he shows up to my porch, I'm going to shoot him. And not in the sense of like, I fear for my life, he has weapons and everything. The guy has come unarmed every single time. He has no weapons, no threatening messages or anything like that. He's just always been calm and everything. And the guy has escalated to a threat for murder, which the police aren't investigating that. Instead, they're investigating the other guy on a lot of bogus claims, because like they have proof from the court saying like, yep, there's proof that here's court proof where they have judged in victory that yes, these Legos are stolen and that there's compensation to be paid. And instead of investigating on that, they're investigating a lot of bogus claims that the guy is making just to waste police time of like, oh, this guy has heroin. This guy this guy actually is the one that has the stolen goods and everything like that. This guy is stalking me. They're going through a lot of these channels of like kind of abusing the police, and the police has always been on the other guy's side and not ever been like, I think some of you guys have seen like the show Cops or like, you know, body cams or whatever. Usually, and not saying every single police officer, because, you know, sometimes there's good ones, sometimes there's bad ones. That's with every line of work. But, like, usually they try to split it 50-50 of, like, I'm not going to take sides. I'm going to stay pretty much neutral because that's how you're supposed to handle with these. But every single time that he's shown up, they've always been super confrontational to him. And they also like broke his arm. He did say that he's a little weaker per se because he already had an existing injury there. It was just not supposed to be yanked that hard, but the cop like yanked it really hard for no reason. And also like dislocated his shoulder of the guy that's like doing the big investigation. And the cops kind of had jack shit to say about it. They did have stuff to say about it, but they were like, oh, he was like gonna run away, or like, oh, this was like a try to stop that we did because like he was shown to be threatening. And all of that was just proven not true from their own body cams. Like, you can look at their body cams and like the guy just made no motion whatsoever. And like then they pulled him to the side and like roughhouse him. And then like they're like, oh, you didn't stop at this stop sign. It's like it clearly shows on the dash cam of the cops that like he did stop, but they're just like lying about it and not showing the videos because unfortunately there's like this really weird thing where like apparently there's like this massive police corruption where they're covering for this guy. Again, if it wasn't for the fact that there's literal proof in his videos, I would like not even talk about it because I'd say like this shit is fake. This shit is fake as fuck. But also like at the same token too, even if there wasn't like great videos on it, both parties have responded. The guy who has the Legos and the cops. And both have like made nothing points. Both have done like jack and shit to be able to defend themselves in this case. Because they basically got nothing to say at that point. It's like,
Spy me coming into nest now, spy scout, spy scout. Hey, we gotta stop it. Thanks for the raid.
but yeah, it's something insane, and it reads, if it wasn't for the fact that it's all real, it reads like the world's shittiest fanfic of all time. It literally reads like something like that you would see on like like, unfortunately we have to bring up Reddit here, but like something you read in like r/am I the asshole? Am I the asshole for punching this guy in the fucking liver? He like literally killed my dog and like actually held me at gunpoint. And then I got shot, but then I actually survived because it only grazed me. And then I lived to tell the tale. And then they got arrested. And it's like, this literally reads like some BS that you'd read from there. But no, dude, it's all real. It's like dumbfounding, like actual jaw-dropping, the fact that any of this is real and has gotten to this point. Because it for no reason should have even escalated here. Like, and again, if like as they claim we're like he's just lying and all that stuff, like if their claims are like he's lying, there's no way that any of this is true, it's all a bunch of horse shit, like show the proof that he's lying. Show the proof that any of them are lying, because like, again, you have the body cams, but here's the thing too. Here's the most insane thing that which is like, I didn't even know that this is a thing you can do, and I might even ask my brother, who's like, he's in law school right now. He's training. But where he was given papers, he gave the officer to give the legal papers to him, and the officer gave him the papers, and you know what the officer was like? Oh yeah, he didn't want them. He didn't want these papers, so we're just not going to give them to him. You can have them back. It's like, what the fuck? Are you Are you like insane right now? I think you should use the loose cannon. I agree. Even though I don't know how to use the loose cannon because I suck. He said no, so we left. That's literally like, you're saying that with a smiley face like it's a joke, but that's like unironically true. He literally just flat out refused them. It's like, are you even allowed to refuse papers like that? Are you allowed to just flat out be like, oh yeah, I just don't want these legal papers. Sorry. Yeah, these, not for me. Sorry. I just don't feel like it. And they left it at that. But the crazy, I guess the not crazy part, but the crazy part is that, like, they show the whole body cam of, like, them talking to the YouTuber and everything like that. And them, like, being in their car and everything so they're not trespassing. But they conveniently redact the part where they go to the guy's house. Like, flat out full redaction. Not like, I didn't give it to this guy. Of, like, they showed the thing publicly. And, like, flat out, it's completely redacted. There's nothing there for anyone to see of like what was even said to him, or like even him flat out saying that he refuses. Fuck. Yeah, he said no, so we left, and then like just didn't feel like having legal papers delivered to him. And their excuse was like, oh yeah, that he was already served, so like he didn't have to be served these papers. And it's like, brother, no, he wasn't. Like, this is a simple like Phoenix Wright type of issue here, where like on the court it says he was served like on the 13th, and the day he gave you the papers to give it to him was the 10th. So like, the math doesn't math here. Not fair. Not fair. Only the button makes the range smaller. I remember, but I also don't know how to do the... I'm not super familiar on how the double donk works. So that's why I'm kind of like fucking around with and doing it really short, because I'm just kind of not certain on how it works. Ace is actually like, unironically, I know it might have come across because my monotone voice that like I was like messing around with Ace, that he's one of the best demos that I know. But Ace is actually like cracked at demo. I was not joking about that part. I only know Chibi that also likes demo a lot, but Ace is unironically very cracked at demo. The only thing is that when we played, I think we just had like some pubs that weren't like really popping off. But Ace, very good. Ace is very good. But yeah, man, like the whole case has been insane. And like unironically, like the last report of what the guy literally has to be doing right now, because it's like, I have a warrant for my arrest and they haven't listed as to why I'm being investigated for an arrest, and I haven't committed any crimes that I'm aware of. They should have a warrant for arrest for. So my only option right now is to be in fucking Mexico, so I can be able to not get arrested by the U.S. court system until the court date. The Department of Justice, but the fucking like, what is it, Ohio or something, like police department. It's like, what the fuck, man? Like, I had a long stretch where I only played the Groot Keep with Demo Night. At the point I forgot how to play anything else for a while. You literally channeled your inner, what's his name? You encountered your inner solar light and locked in. that's the one class that I actually just don't play at all because like I'm actually like so bad at him. I can't judge the melee range at all super well. To be able to be good at him is Demo Knight. But dude, like I'm so interested to see as to just how far this case keeps going because obviously the video's made. So like the stuff that's they're gonna talk about has already happened. But like it's so interesting because like all these guys are also just in real time coming out with their responses to everything.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
Thanks, mate.
Mission begins in 10 seconds.
They're the nerf beggars. It's so funny hearing you talk about nerfs and like buffs and everything like that. Because like TF2 hasn't gotten an update in what, like 10 years now. So like it's extremely funny to hear you talk about like nerfs and buffs as if they just happened. You're the closest we're ever gonna get to like a real life someone opening up a caveman and showing them what the future looks like. This is the closest science will ever get to like having a cryogenic man just enter the real world, enter the modern world. Or for the less savvy people, you're literally fried from Futurama right now. The guy from Idiocracy. Oh, that's so true. Idiocracy is such a great movie. I like unironically regret that I was not old enough to drink to like order plus drink Bronro when it was a real product. Rondo the Thirst Mutilator. It's like a monster truck you can pour into your face. It's got electrolytes. What are electrolytes? I don't know, but they're extremely awesome, and Rondo is full of them. They help plants grow. They're made with water, like water that comes out of the toilet. I did it, I did a double dog. Water like from the toilet? Oh, that movie so much. I should like one day unironically do a movie party or whatever. A watch party. A Videocracy in the server. It's been a long time since I watched that movie. I had to do that one and also Harold and Kumar go to White Castle. Fuck. He was on 8? Fuck. You know, I don't know if the others are good. I've only seen Harold and Kumar go to White Castle, but I have not seen their other movies, like when they go to, like, what is it, Guantanamo Bay or something like that. I have not seen their other ones, so I don't know if they're good or not. I gotta stop thinking about it. Harold and Kumar go to White Castle. It's making me hungry for burger. It's like, what? It's like 1:30 or something like that. Thank you, Sniper. I'll see whenever I do it. I don't know specifically when I'll do like a watch party like that, but maybe like over the weekend or something. I don't know. But I just don't feel like playing
Good shot, man.
Good job. You know, it's actually like unironically, I don't care about the Oscars at any point. Like the one movie where like I did think that I would like get kind of hyped about an Oscar or whatever, like or a Academy Award, was Baby Driver. I was so disappointed that that shit didn't even get a nomination. That movie was actually like crisp cinema. What the fuck? I love that one. Dude, it was filmed so perfectly. Like... Wait, I'm full. Sorry, medic. Teehee. The fuck? You're not real. Fuck. Hi Zan. Hi Zan. How you doing, homie? I wanted Leo DiCap to get an Oscar for a long time when it ended in The Revenant, which I thought wasn't interesting at all. Isn't it crazy how sometimes like shit that you just literally don't care about, they get like a million awards? This shit bothers me so much. I like, especially when I learned that like fucking BS Game Awards or whatever is just, or like not Game Awards but like movies, just held by people that don't give a single fuck about the movie that they're watching. They literally just sit there like with an iPad baby and just like don't even watch the movie. They sit there like me when I'm trying to do homework. They want to do the fucking work. It's like, dude, that was a dead rig spy. That was the most obvious dead rig spy. Like literally the bomb didn't even explode. It literally just, what the fuck? He just appeared in front, he just materialized in front of me. He realized the moment that it clicked that it was a dead, that we physically said it was a dead ring, like, you found out my secret. Are you real? Oh yeah, you are real. Thank you. Alright, I thought you were fake as fuck for a little bit. So now you know my secret.
Mission ends in 30 seconds. Mission ends in 10 seconds.
I love a defense. I got one more in me. After this round, I might got one more in me before I gotta go to bed. Or at least try to go to bed. My sleep schedule's still kind of fucked. What the fuck? Why are we 4 spies? I forgot. I answered my own question. The game. I'm filled with. I'm in a team with a bunch of degenerate gamblers. Yeah, this guy's EP. I'm so not EP, but the thing is that, like, because Japan, my time is all fucked up, and I literally, like, last night only got 2 hours of sleep before I had a fucking nightmare. I call it a nightmare, but it wasn't, like, scary or anything like that. It just, like, kind of made me super sad. And then, like, I couldn't sleep, and then, I just spent the night just doing, like, literally nothing.
Mission begins in 10 seconds.
Hey, thanks, Doc.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I kind of just classify them as stress nightmares because I can't really think of any other better way to put it. But like, fuck, was that really just another dead ring just literally right in front of my eyes?
Attention. 5 minutes left.
The most
5 minutes left in the mission.
what was it about Japan? I was on a trip to Japan. That's why I just literally didn't stream for like 2 weeks. I was on a trip. It was awesome. Didn't get to go to Soapland though. My mom said no. Oh fuck. But no. I didn't want to go to Soapland anyway. But that was a meme that my best friend would say, like, we gotta visit Soapland when him and I go. My friend is... Did you go with anyone? I went with my mom and my little brother. We saw a bunch of stuff. We saw Fuji. We saw a bunch of shrines. We saw a bunch of temples as well. It was awesome. Damn. How did he kill me? Did you go to the cool Tekken stage Nara? No. Actually, we didn't go to Nara. That was one of the things we did plan to do, but then the weather wasn't cooperating. So we didn't do it. I am going to switch to different demo. Primary, though, for a second. I'm going to switch to lock and load because I never get to use that, and they're fortified as fuck in there. I didn't get to see the deer. I didn't get to go to Nara. I didn't get to go to Hiroshima, but I kind of am sad and glad that I didn't get to go to Hiroshima, if that makes sense. Oh, they already took care of it. Womp womp. Okay, McDonald's? I did go to McDonald's twice. I had the samurai burger and I had the... What else did I have? I had the samurai burger and some teriyaki sauce burger, which I really wish was here at home. Because the teriyaki sauce on the burger actually tasted so fucking sick. You have a drinkable curry pizza? I don't like the sound of that. I didn't have that. I wanted to get the beef stew pie that they had at McDonald's, but then I learned that that was seasonal. So unfortunately, I did not get to have it. Is that from the one to Hood? Yes. I did want it, but I learned it's coincidentally, which actually felt very thematic that they picked Cerno specifically. It's a winter only item. It is seasonal, specifically to winter. Let's put in the lock to work. I always never use the lock. I never use the lock because, like I said, demo is probably, out of all my classes, that is probably my least played class. Oh, fuck. But I always felt like the lock was really good. That the lock was one of the best ones because maybe it's just because I'm an engineer and I have big bias and partial hatred to demo. But I always felt like the lock was really good. Like I feel like I always get my ass kicked with the lock. When someone brought that shit out, like I'd always get destroyed. Not like that though. They actually hit their shots. Oh, those are fucking shadows. Two shots is too little. It kind of, I do feel that. I do feel that. Oh, it has 3 shots. It's just it's double barreled for kind of. It needs a 3rd barrel for the 3rd shot, but like, it's got 3. It's got 3 in its mag. I do like that a lot of demos weapons are kind of fucked a little bit. Not like just from design specific perspective, because they kind of thought the gun was going to go one way and then they changed it in balancing and they just didn't give a fuck about changing the sprite. Like what his main gun was going to have, like, was initially going to have the full, all the chambers reload. It wasn't going to be 4, it was going to be like all 6, but then they realized that that was super toxic and nerfed it to 4, and they just never changed the gun to reflect that. Probably because people were used to it, but also probably because they just kind of didn't want to. Yeah, I got dicked in. I got actually like cooked there. The one fucking pyro setting up for the other one. Holy moly. Oh shit. Oh shit. Base. It's gonna be my last one, actually. I know I said I was gonna do one more, but like it's a lot later than I expected. It's like almost 2 o'clock. And like, holy shit, Koishi PFP. She did better than me. Alright, but yeah, that's it for me. Because I gotta go to bed. I'll tell more Japan. Actually, I have one Japan story that I'll share with you guys. I have one thing that I'll share because I've been telling everyone because I just am a damn yapping about it all the time. But there's one I got to visit the Cerno Museum in Japan, and I swear to God, bro, it was one of the most like jaw like awe looking experiences. I know like as a Toho fan, like obviously like I would love that, but like I think if you just like collect anything, like everyone collects something. People collect rocks, cards, marbles, you know, Steam games, Steam cards, whatever. People like to collect stuff. If you're a collector of anything and you walk into that room, you're just completely dumbstruck. You're like put in extreme awe at all the shit that that guy has. There are things that that hang on, BRB 1 sec. All right, sorry about that. But yeah, there's literally like I'll show you guys videos if you want to see next time. Not tonight. I'll show videos when I stream on Thursday. Wednesday. When I stream on Wednesday, I'll show videos if you guys want to see. But like the man had Cerno spoon, Cerno table, Cerno fridge, Cerno little dresses, Cerno figures, Cerno related manga, Cerno related light novels, Cerno futon, Cerno stickers, Cerno keychains, any possible item that I could possibly think of that would be of merch. This man had at least one version of it. Hell, this man had an entire collection, like I think complete rainbow color of Cerno lighters. It is, I cannot stress enough, even if you don't know much about Toho, this man's extremely nice. Just please be nice to him back. But it is one of the coolest things I've ever seen. I know it's kind of a joke because Cerno Ice Fairy, ha ha ha, cool. But it is one of the most like amazing things I've ever laid my eyes on, and there's like nothing that I can think to compare it to. But sorry for yapping your guys' ear off about Japan and a bunch of other stuff that I didn't finish. But I do want to end it and say this a little bit. I do want to kind of close it out with this. Thank you guys a ton for just coming by. I don't even know who's listening right now, but that's okay. Thank you guys for just literally coming by, because I'm not gonna lie a little bit, and it's gonna sound like maybe bait, maybe not, but I was kind of nervous if people were gonna show back up, because I'm a big downer in type of things like this, and like I was kind of like, oh, I've been gone for like 2 weeks, no one's gonna remember who I am, as like a joke. But then like it was kind of like half joke, of like, there's a little bit of truth to that feeling, but not like complete utter dominating truth. And yes, Edgy Who, I kind of felt like that was gonna happen, but unironically, and I won't lie, it has made me really happy that like so many people just came here when I was just like, it wasn't even like I was trying to make it a big comeback thing. It was just kind of like, I just want to stream again just to even like get back into the feel of everything. And like, you seem like a cool guy might come again. Thank you, man with the first and also my mod badge. Coming back to TF2 was awesome. I love coming back to TF2 at least on the first of the month because it's always like the medic. I didn't even show the medic video. Let me at least show you guys this. I always play TF2, or at least tried to, on the first day of the month, and it's because of this man's series. Hold on. You guys might know it. At least Risk knows what this one is. Where is it? There it is.
Nothing personal. I just had to shut you up.
This guy has done it like a Toho X, just medic, just in different ways of saying that it's the first of the month. Whose theme is this one again? Oh, this is Oku's theme. This is Oku's theme. It took me a second. Cause I knew the song, but I was like, I had to figure out who I pin it to. But yeah, like, whatchamacallit, this guy's been literally doing it every single. He's kind of like not around anymore because 3 years since his last video, but like every single day of the month, like, you know, October 1st, then it was December 1st, then it was June 1st, April 1st, August 1st, September 1st, July 1st, and I always reference that when I just scream like July and everything like that in all my tweets. That's what I'm specifically referencing. And also, like, they're all like high quality too. Like, even though it's like 13 years, like 12, 13 years ago and everything like that, they're pretty fucking high quality. But yeah, wanted to leave with that one at least. Thank you guys for coming again. Like, it does unironically mean so much more to me than I can ever like really express, especially with my monotone voice. But like, it's been nice to get back into streaming. I'm gonna try to do some stuff like I mentioned, movie nights or whatever. I do want to try to do that. Like, this is open to anyone. It doesn't have to. You don't even have to be a VTuber to do it. But like when I mentioned earlier about like the kind of poker night at the VT boards or something like that is like working title. It's just literally like I just want to bring a couple people together and like maybe a four to five people just playing poker, maybe maximum 6. So it's like a kind of small-ish group. But just like to personally talk with each other. So it's not like one of those really big collabs where it's like so many people just trying to do different things and whatever and like try to react to the game per se. It's just kind of like we're just gonna chill and just talk to each other as if it's like a VC call or something, but like, you know, just like sort of get to know each other slash like just BS with each other. It's as if like there's big planning here, but in my head it's just like put the scenario together, put the everything together here, and hopefully it basically turns into the Come Town podcast. Is as far as that idea train has gone. But no, yeah, I'll like probably message a few people and see if they want to do like poker or something like that. But I will be hunting people. I will be on the on the fucking prowl, I guess, looking for people to ask if they want to do pub TF2. If you want to pub TF2, even just not on stream, like again, please feel free to just message me. I love this game so much. I'll like take any excuse to just play more of it. But I need to retire now. I need to retire for bedtime. Alright. Good night, guys. Wait, hold on. We gotta raid someone. I forgot about that part. I forgot about that part of being a streamer. Who do I raid? Guys, follow Polly if you can. He's gonna stream soon. Polly has been so nice and just like I told him I'd do his emotes, and he's been so nice and patient to wait for me to do them. Trust me, I am gonna do them. And I posted an art today, which was, did you guys see my art that I did today? As one last distraction from everything. Show the art. I was kind of like, I wanted to just do experimental stuff when I've gotten back. Nothing like super like hippie experimental, but just kind of like just testing to see if I still got it, basically. At least sort of still got it. This is the art piece that I did. It was just kind of something like, it's a very loose reference to a show I like. It's a very loose reference to Sayonara Zetsubun Sensei, or at least I was trying to mimic the art style of it, but then like, I kind of needed to have, I wanted to have like the sunglasses and the smile still. You're not supposed to have those parts because you're not supposed to show anything from the face, but like, I still wanted it. And I think it looks better that way. So I was gonna try to mimic its style, but yeah. I kind of just wanted to do a little bit of practice stuff, just to like get back into it. Having used my tablet in 2 weeks, let me just get back into a few things, just try to draw some stuff sort of seriously. But that's it. That's all I got. That's all I got. We're gonna raid Chibi because she was here earlier. And she's doing Smur. Also, it's also her apparent affiliate anniversary. Man. Alright, yeah, we're gonna raid Chibi. I was gonna be like, we should just tell her to just like, if she can put a cheese grater to the mic like that one video. But she's trying to be actually like chill. So we're gonna raid Chibi. Alright, goodbye guys, goodbye. Thank you for being here with me. I'm gonna go sleep and everything like that. Alright, good night. Bye bye. Bye bye.
Monitor glow in a room gone still. Hoodie pulled tight from